Wow. I is all wow. Give them people the good, delicious business this morning. Y'all know I like a good share. Y'all know I like a good share. Last night I couldn't get down to the good, delicious tea. Like I wanted to get down to the good, delicious tea. But Babuski, since the people don't get it. And if the council people let that guy intimidate them, they really got an incompetent crew. And I know y'all not incompetent. I know y'all gonna need a whole new one. People think they can bully their way in. But y'all know I like to share a good screen. So let's share my good delicious screen, Babuski. Let me make sure I'm sharing the right one. Let me exit this. Hold on. Oh, that people hoop and holler and rave and cry. Oh shit. Yep, this the one I want to share. Let's play the video. Can y'all see it?
Not sure. It's Jeffrey question. No executive session? None? Ms. Barr, I see you have the mic. You'd like to speak?
I surely would.
2 minutes there, Ms. Barr, or we can close.
So I left out of here for several reasons. One of the reasons is my health. I was going to have an anxiety attack, so I walked out of here. Mainly because from April till now, I've been lied to. I've been told things the wrong way.
Wait.
And I stood up here and I spent thousands of dollars on that property. No, I'm not done yet. I will be back up here. I spent thousands of dollars to make your city, my city, look good.
Not your city.
What y'all did, those who voted no, what y'all did was for the graduating senior that no, I'm sorry, you cannot afford a vehicle, but guess what? Chat, you can't get you one. Because my goal was to take my funds to give a graduating senior each year a car without they have to pay anything. I was also partnering up with the men's refinery and to get these men affordable cars. Since 2007, this council, well, not really this council, but the council, City of Opelousas from 2007 till now has been voting the wrong way on properties. The wrong way. We have a city attorney sitting right here. So we don't know some of the rules, and it's his job to let us know that we were voting wrong. So we sit up here all this time, all of us, because every last one of us, we all voted and approved properties in the City of Opelousas the wrong way. So now we sit up here since Chastity is going to open in one. And since April, when I was asked to not bring it up on the agenda because I was going to fix the issue, I didn't bring it up on the agenda. Out of respect of the mayor, I did not bring it up. I said, patient, correct mayor. So I waited. I was told by our city attorney that we removed the sentence, the last sentence of variance off of the ordinance that is going to reflect what we have been doing. So I stand here today and I'm still lied to. So right now, if I can resign from, I'll resign from this seat and I can sue to the City of Opelousas for detrimental reliance. And y'all will owe me my money back.
No, they won't.
I bought that property.
Let me help y'all
out.
No, they won't.
The city was approving businesses.
Oh, all right. Now
4 businesses in the City of Opelousas. 4.
No,
and
they won't.
I'm very passionate about this one because
and the city,
my brother, before he died, he asked me to do this. So in his honor, this is my passion. This is my give back to him. So no, I'm not done. I will be back over here. Because there's one thing I'm not going to tolerate is somebody to sit here and lie in my face. I sat there patiently with both profits over $200,000. I did paperwork, classes, the whole 9 yards. So no, I'm not done. And everything that I touch always succeeded. So I'm very patient about everything I do. So I'm not going to sit here and say y'all going to vote no. And some of y'all sit here and lie in my face. I done talked to a bunch of y'all. Some of them sit there and lied in my face. Lied in my face. So yes, I'm very passionate about everything I do. And I only come out of character with things I'm passionate about. So no, this is not over with me. I will be back. I will have my business. I will carry my brother's legacy over. I will give a graduating senior a vehicle every year. That is my goal, and I'm going to do it. I will be partnering up with the men's refinery to help these men get vehicles. I will do that. One way or another. So y'all better fix it.
Thank you, Mr.
Real Roberts.
Yes, I'm not sure.
Miss Jeffrey. Question.
All right. If the city of Opelousas fall for that shit get, let me make sure I end it. All right, yeah. Fall for that shit dig because of what she said. You could do all of that. You could do all that in a whole nother location. One is, it was your obligation. You didn't get a yes. I don't give a care what's been talked about behind closed doors, whatever y'all do. It still got to be a vote on everything. Care what y'all saying, what y'all do. They didn't cause you to lose anything. You thought you was above the ordinance. You thought you was above the rules. And one thing about it, when you have been making a mistake, it's only right that the city council supposed to fix it so it's no further mistakes. Okay, we noticed we've been doing something wrong. It's time to fix it. You knew they was doing it wrong. It was your lack of, that's why whatever frivolous lawsuit that girl thinks she could do for y'all, and it's more than one way to skin a cat, skin the cat and put it in the location that it needs to go in. Two is, the city ain't make you spend any money. You just thought you was above the ordinance. You thought you was above the law, above the rules, because you already been breaking rules. You already running there established these people ain't got no bar cards and selling alcohol and liquor. Plus, it's by a daycare. So you've been breaking rules and you thought the rules could still get bent again for you. That's not how they want it done, Miss Ma'am. They want to stop doing it the wrong way and do it the right way. It don't matter when they found out they doing it the wrong way. They fixing the problem that they created, which they have every right to do, which that's what they have vowed to do on their committee. You are so dumb, and whatever lawyer would want to take it, city, let me tell y'all, and let me help y'all out. Y'all, she supposed to have a personal obligation. That's why I put it on there, to look up the laws and do your own diligence. Supposed to. You supposed to. That is for the lawsuit that you want to do for the city. Had you not been a council person, and then they had it on record. You hear me? Had it on record. Y'all could let people keep fooling y'all, and y'all better act like y'all got the good, delicious education that y'all was born with. Had they went on record and told you that they were going to do all of this, and then when it came time to vote, they did not, then but you are a council member, was, whichever one you want to say you is at this moment of time. You know that is against the ordinance. And that's called personal gain, that you want the ordinance because of they've been doing it wrong. That's personal acknowledging because you know that they have been doing it wrong. So let them continue to do it wrong, because we've been doing it wrong all along. Don't fix the problem. You are the problem, ma'am. You are the problem. And then when you don't get your way, you want to threaten with a lawsuit. You are the problem, ma'am. If you know they've been doing it wrong, you're supposed to lead by example. What type of example? That shows your ethnical, your character, who you is as a person. What type of person tries to lead as an example to show them it's okay if they've been bending corners, continue to bend those corners? You are a bad example. You need to be put off the board. For those 3 people, and I'm not talking about the one that voted as a friendship. For those other 2 people who's sitting on that seat, one of them to be a family member of mine. To want to continue to uphold doing the wrong thing is baffling to me. And shows furthermore why some of y'all need not to be in that seat. For those 2 councilmen and that 1 councilwoman who stood firm on why you elected me in his seat, to uphold the ordinance, to uphold the rules, and don't bend them just because they are a member. I can't bend them just because you are a friend. I can't bend them just because you hooped and you holler. That's what you call leadership. Leadership is going for what is right, and don't matter who it is, going against them, especially if they want y'all to uphold continually to do the wrong. That is morally unethical. And to go on a public platform and show that you want them to continue, but it doesn't appall to me because you went on a public platform and threatened my life. So I'm always be on your neck. Always, always, always. When they let you continue to hold a seat with threatened as an official office, that should have been a resign. But when you continue to let corruption slide in, corruption gonna do whatever they can do to get their way and corrupt a system. She's part of the problem. You are part of the problem, ma'am. And like my last name is Chastity Davis Warren, you are part of the problem. When you sit there and want a city to bend their ordinance for you because of what is a logical, you haven't gave one good logical reason. Not one. Your brother Legacy, that's not the city problem. A car lot, that is a liability, ma'am, in a residential neighborhoods. In more ways than one. But you're so blinded that you, instead of you know what? Let me do the right thing. Let me lead by example and go put this where it belongs. You want to fight a city to uphold breaking an ordinance, which is not fair to every other resident that live in the city of Opelousas. They already been breaking laws and rules. They play a blind eye to your establishments. It's a lot of things you could do. People with no bar cards. People with no safe serve license. It's a lot of things. But y'all play a blind eye because it's friends and it's members. Y'all got to stop. And you need to be the example that we do not, no matter if it's a council member or not, break the ordinance and rules. That's going to create a whole problem. But she likes to be problematic because she's not getting her way. You want to be problematic so bad because you're not getting your way and they're not bending the rules for you. Put it where it's supposed to go. You had your own diligence to go and realize what my rules is. As an office official, you should have known the rules. Your other officials, everybody on that board is on the same level and the same vote as you. So if they telling you one thing, they don't have to do what they have to tell you. They only have to do when it's time to go on the record. Who are you? That the rules continue to need to be broken for you. Play by the ordinance like everybody else have to. Point blank, period. You was lied to by who? And is it on record? You was lied to by who? That means you lied to yourself. So you're going to sue yourself too? Because that same lawsuit, let me pick, because I had to put it down. Let me go into my notes. That same lawsuit that you are speaking about, do you realize you was a council member at the time? So you suing yourself for the lack of knowledge you gave to yourself? Girl, you is slow and you is like really like giving slow vibes. You giving slow vibes, problematic vibes, moral unethical vibes, personal gain vibes. Do I need to break? Because you didn't do your own due diligence. You mad because they voted for the ordinance and not to break it, to continue to break it. They figured out, okay, if you've been voting wrong for all that time, it's not you, they unknowingly, not purposely, intentionally. You hear those words, Babuski? Not purposely, they wasn't intentionally, they did not know, but once they was made aware that they voted correctly, and that's what you're supposed to do. I'm aware now. You were voting wrong. So it doesn't matter. Intentionally, unintentionally, y'all did not know. Once they found out, we have to fix it. And how they say, lo and behold, unfortunately, one of the council members, during a time of we normally know now, we have to do our job and vote no. Put it somewhere where it goes. Put it somewhere where you want to bring a car lot in a residential neighborhood. You look around. What car lot you know is in a residential neighborhood? You couldn't go play that in Lafayette, baby. You couldn't come play that in Carencro. Think that you gonna do this, that, and that, and you can't play that in the other cities. Houston. No, you can't go and do that. That's why y'all city, y'all want to know falling so behind because they playing that membership, friendship. And when somebody don't get their way, now they want to cause a whole catastrophe. But long as you get in your way, it's not a catastrophe. We have a job to do. They have a job to do. They have a job they was elected to do, and that's the job they can do. But we see why some people are only in the seats. Prime example for personal gain. Not the interest of the city. Now let's go to you putting this in a residential neighborhood. Traffic. Those cars not going to always be driven on a road to get to the car lot. They have to get those 18-wheelers. Now you got to go against, if I allow this, I'm allowing if certain pounds of vehicles cannot go on that road. Now is what is allowed now. It's allowed now. Now you got to break more ordinance than one to accommodate somebody that's having a temper tantrum. It doesn't make sense to me. Y'all wonder why y'all roads is bad. Because they've been voting wrong. And voting wrong causing these good traffic, these businesses, and these businesses having this. And let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Everything, you made a mistake, baby. You purchased something, and it happens to a lot of people. That's why they tell you before you even purchase anything, decide to build anything, decide to even run it across the council first. Do not start anything. You decided, oh, they gonna give me my yes, so you went pour into that business. Based on what? Something that's not in black and white? Let's talk about it. That's why you're supposed to wait until you get your pass, until they tell you yes, until they vote on it, until they do. Then you're supposed to pull. Now you mad at them because you just went home. You got ahead of yourself because you just knew this is what's going to happen. And for any attorney that says morally about a lot about them, ethnically about somebody who would take this or think to take this. You want them to go against the ordinance. It don't matter what they've been voting wrong. They're not supposed to do it. For her, nobody. So what basically she's saying, that's unethical. That's unethical. And here, Marvin with his slow ass. Slow, because that friendship stuff, it shows y'all how they vote. With that friendship stuff, he want to be unethical. Because that was an unethical vote that you made. That was personal. Because you personal. Not based on the laws, the ordinance, and the rules. You didn't vote. Because had you voted on the ordinance, the rules, the regulations, the stipulations, you'd have come back with a better vote. It has nothing to do with personal. It has nothing to do with friendship. It has nothing to do with nobody has a personal vendetta against you. These are the rules. These are the stipulations. These are the ordinance that we are here to uphold. In a residential neighborhood, a car lot. So that means now that y'all will let her open up a car lot in a residential neighborhood, Giles can do it. Nissan can do it. Let's talk about it. Y'all, this is bigger than y'all thinking somebody personal gain, and it's rules and ordinance for reasons. Because if we do it for her, now we got to do it for Giles. We got to do it for Nissan. We need to do it for Kia. Everybody can do that. Stop while you ahead. The city, y'all need to start making decisions based on the rules and regulations like y'all did tonight. It probably, knowing that they've been on there for a while and everybody been calculating and friends and however it is, and they had to do what was morally and ethical right. We let her open up, and now Giles can go open up one right down the street. Why? Why they can't? Why wouldn't they be able to? Tell me, why wouldn't they be able to? Y'all, no. These permits wasn't given. How you doing all that and the permits wasn't given? No permits. So that means that you went on based on what you thought. That was your own personal knowledge and feelings that you went on. You didn't get the permits. You didn't get the license. So why would you do all what you did? You did it because you just knew, because it's you're going to do it. No. I'm letting the city of Opelousas know. Y'all better share that with them. Y'all let them know. You do it for her, you're going to have to do it for Giles. You're going to have to do it for Nissan. You're going to have to do it for Benz. The Mercedes-Benz. Kia. You're going to have to do it for Honda. You're going to have to do it for all that. You know how much records that cost? Because all cars ain't going to work. They have problems. People going to go. Y'all just don't know. And now the residents got to deal with that. That's what y'all want. Get the license where it belongs, where it's supposed to legally be. Where you don't have to break laws to show them, because I'm Chastity Davis. Nope, it ain't going to happen for you, baby. I'm telling you. And you can mark my words. You was a council person at that time. You knew it's wrong. You knew it. You knew it. So now you want to say you could sue them. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to get y'all word for y'all, huh? My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. You cause your own damages. You cause your own damages. I wrote that word. I be having so much stuff. Oh, this one. I'm gonna have to go to it. You caused your own damage to yourself because you thought the position that I was in, that they should play a blind eye to it. That means you need to play a blind eye to everybody. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I think I sent it. Detrimental reliance. That's what you wanted. That word. Detrimental reliance. You was detrimental to yourself, ma'am. You was that, because as a lawyer, if I was a lawyer, I would have said, what research did you do? Because you got to make sure that it don't fall where you fail to do your own due diligence. Did they give you a promissory note? Like, did they give you a promissory note stating, did they go on record and tell you this? Because stuff that's off record, ma'am, them people, one person saying this and saying that is not detrimental. I'm just a detrimental reliance. You relied on what? Something that wasn't on record. You relied on what? Friendship. You relied on y'all being friends. And you relied on, yeah, that's a good idea. And they probably just telling you, yeah, that's a good idea. And this and that. We're going to see what we're going to do. We're going to try to do what we can do. But they couldn't do it because it's wrong. Because if they do it for you, oh, baby. You can't tell Giles no when they want to put one in a residential neighborhood. I don't care how big or small it is. Same establishments. Move it where it go. Now they're going to be mad at me for telling the truth. That's all. They're going to really be mad at me for telling the truth. They didn't make no promise. I'm going to try to, is it on record? I promise we're gonna do we couldn't. When you weigh, if this for the public interest, it's not. It's not for the public interest, baby. This is a personal gain. And to unethically want them. That's very unethical of you. Then it was very embarrassing of you to go up there and announce on record publicly video, but you like video and saying things that, and if a lawyer take that I know they've been voting wrong and I want them to continue to do so. And said on the mic that y'all didn't know that y'all had been voting wrong and that didn't know. And said, you said on live, let me tell you why detrimental harm is not going to work, because you said that they had been doing it and that wasn't their intentions, you idiots. And you said that they just found out. Now, had they found out and still went against the ordinance and knew it was wrong, that's when it would have, that's a problem. That y'all didn't know. You can't blame them for what they didn't know. What you mad for? What you mad for? That was your personal responsibility as a council member to know how to interpret your laws. When y'all get up there, and I'm just typing something. But let's say that you went admit and go in the same sentence. You say I can sue them for detrimental reliance, and come back and say in the same sentence, I'ma sue y'all if y'all don't break the ordinance, because y'all now is aware that we've been doing the ordinance the wrong way, and before y'all wasn't aware. Girl, you look just as crazy as how my hair look on top of my head. You look just as crazy as how my hair look on top of my head. All over the place. That's a frivolous lawsuit. With them announcing it, I showed it. Now let me tell you something. Let that go, put it in, because then now you're going to open up a can of worms to make sure all your I's and T's is dotted. All your I's is dotted, all your T's is crossed. Because when it going to come out, when you going, let me tell you how it going to go. And let me tell you how it going to go. And I'm going to give my own personal problem. When I sat there and asked the teacher something about something, she went back and looked. My grade had to be lower than what it was on one of my assignments, which I'm about to get to and make sure I turn all my work in this time. But let's talk about it. You're going to open up something and you know all your I's and T's not crossing at your other business. They done allowed you to open up businesses, what you done been voted on, because you done brought it, which is already illegal. Some of it has already gone against the ordinance. And you fine with that because it's you. They had to put a stop to it because it's you. Because the city could see what's going on. The public people could see what's going on. Man, we coming to y'all trying to do this and need that, but I can't do it. But every time somebody on the council member that's y'all friends or whatever it is to y'all, they can get approved. No. I'm going to end this live right here. It ain't going to get open. Because if she can open hers, Giles can open one. If she can open it, Giles can open one. And I'm going to open one too then. Just to do it. Just to see if you're going to tell me yay. Just to show it. You lied on your own. You was detrimental reliance to yourself, ma'am. Because you didn't do your own due diligence. You realize that? You detrimental to yourself because you want them to break the ordinance for you so you can have your personal gain. All that you screamed in that mic at the end of the council meeting, you could do that without it being where it's located at. You can locate it somewhere else. You wouldn't get all those licenses. We all go get license and degrees. A lot of people got license and degrees that they don't use. They could use for later time. No telling. That don't mean that's that. You could still go do it somewhere else. I'm about to get off of here. It's 10 o'clock. I got 3 papers I started writing that I need to turn in. And let me finish it. Y'all, like, comment, and subscribe for more news. Look how she laughing at the background. For more news. If you missed it, catch the replay.